What's up, y'all? It's me, Broman 2.0. So look, see y'all. So yes, this is another channel update. I know y'all seen like the title is saying channel update. Yeah. So look, I gotta tell y'all something, and I'm gonna have to like switch like my upload schedule when it come down to Ryu S Chun-Li Infinity or what was it, Street Fighter Wrath of Hado and Star Dash Trinity reviews, right? So, as y'all know, I would usually upload a Ryu X Chun-Li Infinity review, or like a Street Fighter Wrath of Hado review on a Friday. And on Saturdays I would usually upload uh a Star Dash Trinity video. That's the way I always had like my routine. Now y'all know that sometimes a lot of times sometimes I will like miss those days and actually do it like the day after those days, like to kind of make up for it. But yeah, so y'all, so look, so now I'm about to go ahead and change the schedule to every Monday from now on. Every Monday, I'm going to do a reaction a reaction video to like Street Fighter Wrath of Hado, or whenever Revenant like upload another episode of that, or whenever or whenever yeah, hold up, wait a minute, y'all. Let me run that jump back. Because I lost train of thought. Alright, so as I was saying, right, is that every Monday from now on, every Monday I'm gonna upload like a reaction video to like Street Fighter Wrath of Hado. Which I ain't gonna say, I ain't like whenever like Revenant upload like another episode, I'll react to that Monday. And also on Mondays I would do basically like how I did with the Friday junks, like when it came down to like me reacting to the Ryu S Chun-Li Infinity series and the Street Fighter Wrath of Hado series. And on Tuesdays I would do like the review to Star Dash Trinity. And the reason why I'm changing like the schedule is because a lot of times I be getting called to be helped and to help people and stuff like that, like to help like my parents and stuff like that on like Fridays and Saturdays. And I don't want that. I don't want to be doing that and then having to do like a video right after, when all I got to do is just switch the schedule to where I'll be able to do it, that specific day. So for those specific 2 days. So yeah, so I will no longer be doing like my reaction videos on Fridays and me doing Star Dash Trinity on Saturdays. What I'll do is on Tuesdays now I'll review Star Dash Trinity, and on Mondays I will do reaction videos to either Street Fighter Wrath of Hado, if whenever Revenant uploads another episode of Street Fighter Wrath of Hado, or I would do a reaction video to the Ryu X Chun-Li Infinity series whenever basically. So yeah. And yeah, speaking of that, we almost about done with like called all the way up to like the series. Like all the way up to like episode 10, which we currently, is still waiting on episode 10. But we almost like, caught up. All I gotta do is just like, do a reaction video, where I'm me and Ben the Old Man are reacting to like episode 9, and then that's it. We'll be all the way caught up. So like we won't have to like we'll be all the way caught up, so all we'll have to do is just like wait and give give updates whenever like Mr. Ryu gives a new update on like the new episode or something like that, which y'all already seen my reaction to like the the episode 10 preview jump that Mr. Ryu had dropped for the Ryu S Chun-Li Infinity series. So yeah. So we pretty much almost done. All we got, like I said, all we gotta do is just react to like one more episode, which is episode 9. And yeah, that's it. We'll be all the way caught up to episode 10. So we'll be all the way caught up on like every single, 9 episodes. Cause so far we done reacted to all the way up to episode 1 and episode 8. All we got is one more episode to react to, and that's it. We'll be all the way caught up. So then at that point, which this will literally be like next Monday when we will react to like episode 9 and jump like that. But yeah though, y'all, like we almost like done, like, you know what I'm saying, like in terms of like getting caught up, with the reaction videos on like the Ryu X Chun-Li Infinity series. Now, like I said before, and I even said this in like my reaction videos, I've watched the whole series before, so I know what's gonna happen in episode 9. But I'm just doing a reaction video to it, you know what I'm saying, to like, because I needed some type of like, content to do, and plus I wanted to get his series out there more. That's why I started the whole, reaction thing in the first place. When it came down to that specific series. But yeah. So yeah, so pretty much yeah. So like I said before, every Monday from now on, we'll be either reacting to a new episode of Street Fighter Wrath of Hado, or an episode of Ryu S Chun-Li Infinity. Which after next Monday, because next Monday we're gonna react to like episode 9, which is gonna be the junk that's gonna get us caught all the way up with all 9 episodes. So which is like the last episode that we gotta like react to until like and then after that we'll just have to wait, as the weeks go by for him to drop episode 10. But yeah, but by that time, though, you know what I'm saying? By that time, y'all, is there like yeah. By that time, though, yeah. By that time, yeah, it'll be the junk, you know what I'm saying? It'll be the junk. So yeah, so that's pretty much all it is to it. Y'all, is that yeah, basically like the schedule that I just told y'all is that's the way stuff gonna be. That's how we gonna operate from now on. Cause I don't want to be, here it is every Friday. Here it is, I gotta upload a reaction video, and then here it is, I'm getting called to do something. Like, nah, bro. I'm gonna have to switch. That's why I'm glad I'm telling y'all this, so y'all know, hey, look, we uploading on Mondays and Tuesdays from now on, and not Fridays and Saturdays no more. So yeah. So yeah. So that's what we gonna do, y'all. That's what we gonna do. So yeah. And yeah. Now another thing too, that I gotta talk to y'all about is this Sunday, because this Sunday I'm the new death battle between Blade versus Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Like, that new death battle gonna drop. Now, whenever that new death battle drop, we are going to do another cartoon battle podcast episode, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna go back to that cartoon battle podcast, because y'all already know on the cartoon battle podcast we be reviewing like giving our thoughts on like the episode and junk of like Death Battle whenever they drop a new one, like which y'all already know that. But yeah, now last time I didn't do it. I should have did it the last time. It was the one where It was actually it was two of them that I did not do. That I didn't do a new episode of Cartoon Battle to. And it was the one where it was the the previous death battle, which was like Ruby versus Maka. Ruby from the Ruby Rose from the Ruby series versus Maka from like Soul Eater. And it was the other one before that there was Godzilla, Incredible Hulk versus Godzilla. And yeah, now if y'all want to know like my thoughts on those, they did it right. They did it right on both of those fights. Maka should have never been able to whoop no Ruby Rose, and I'm glad they did. They didn't make not Maka, but I meant to say that Ruby Rose should have never been able to whoop no Maka. I meant to say not Maka, because Maka it was right the fact that they made Maka win, but I was just saying that like for those people who think that Ruby Rose would have won, Ruby Rose wasn't gonna win that fight. Like I knew that like Maka was gonna win. That's what I meant to say. I don't know why I said what I said before, but yeah, like it's so yeah, they did it right. They did it right with that fight, with the Maka versus Ruby Rose fight. They made Maka win, which was facts. It's a good thing that they did that. So they got that fight right, and they got the fight right with Incredible Hulk versus Godzilla. Some people are gonna argue that Godzilla could beat Incredible Hulk, but he can't. Godzilla can't beat no Incredible Hulk, bro. Like, so Death Battle did that jump right. They made Incredible Hulk win that fight, which was a good thing. Yeah. But, yeah. So, yeah. But other than that, though, y'all, that's pretty much it for, like, the channel update. And I'm gonna get back to, like, doing the Cartoon Battle podcast thing, you know, every time that they drop a new episode of the junk after I done watch the junk. You know what I'm saying? Like we gonna get back to doing it. Like how we did with Master Chief versus Doomslayer and all that, like how we did with that and some previous fights and junk, even the Tom from Tom and Jerry versus Wile E. Coyote fight. You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah, so yeah, we're gonna get back to doing it. We're gonna get back to doing it. And like I said before, I'm talking about the Cartoon Battle podcast, not the series that I have that's called Cartoon Battle, where I'm actually doing the Cartoon Battle fights. No, we're talking about the Cartoon Battle podcast, the one you see. It has a thumbnail, got Mordecai and Ribby on it. Them live streams, yeah, we gonna get back to doing it. We're gonna get back to doing it. Yeah. And I expect, you know, a lot more people to, you know, tune in, because my subscribers have gained up since the previous time we did like a Cartoon Battle podcast episode. An episode of the Cartoon Battle podcast. But yeah. So yeah, so stay tuned for that Sunday. Stay tuned for that Sunday. So yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say. And yeah, y'all. And like I said before, this routine that I'm doing, what I'm doing is gonna start next Monday, cause I'm not uploading nothing today. This is all that I'm uploading today. What y'all see here is the only thing I'm uploading today. Well, tonight, cause it's 8:08. At the time of me recording this video, it's 8:08. So 8:08 p.m. So yeah, so that's pretty much all I got to say. And yes, see y'all. Peace in the yo. Bro, man, 2.0 out.